Okay, I think it can hear me right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Uh, what's up to the few people who will see this video? Turned 25 today, and I thought I'd just make a video to kind of talk about what it feels like. Maybe like somebody who's not 25 might see this, and you know, just give them some, you know, a video to see what it feels like turning 25 from my perspective. Uh, like November 21st, like I said, I turned 25 today. I graduated college last December, so this is pretty much like my first full year of not being in school since I was like a baby, you know. Uh, I'd say overall it was pretty good. Pretty good year. It was definitely more good to it than it was bad. Uh, but I can also look at this year and say like it could have been better. Like there were some things that I went through and I was like, yeah, it's more to like being an adult than I thought. Like it can be fun, it can be exciting, but I feel like I said, it's like a lot of other things in life. Like I would compare like my first year of adulthood to like a lot of other things in life. Like I feel like how much fun you get out of it is very proportional to how prepared you are for it or how prepared the people around you are for it. Like I said, I think that it was fun overall, but there were some things that I had to learn, and I'm gonna learn every year in my life. You know what I mean? But there were some things that I kind of got exposed to for the first time. I hadn't really dealt with for until this year, and yeah. But overall, like it was cool. Like I wouldn't go back to being a kid again. Like I like adulthood. Like I wouldn't go back to being a kid. I'll put it like that. Like that's how much I enjoy adulthood. Um, based on the things that I've been through, like I'll say like one thing that I learned from turning 25, aka my first full year of like real adulthood, is like you're gonna go through stuff, and like the main one of the biggest things that you can have is just like a mentality of like just no matter what, just keep going. Like just not expecting somebody else to come save you. Like you're gonna deal with things, and it's on you to get through those things. And I could sit here and say, hey, do this, do this, do that, do that. But at the end of the day, the punch that knocks you out is the one you didn't see coming. So I couldn't say like the specifics of hey do this and do that, because at the end of the day, like there ain't, and from my perspective and the things that I've been through, there ain't I'm learning that there's not enough money you can save, there ain't enough work money you can save to keep this certain financial problem happening from you, there ain't enough working out and eating healthy you can do to prevent that illness from happening. You can do these things to increase your chances of not going through certain things, but like I said, that doesn't prove that you're not going to go through anything, right? There ain't enough schooling in the world to prevent you from going through some unfortunate event in the job market, right? Like it's a lot of things that, quite frankly, it don't matter. It's going to be something that you're not prepared for, and you're going to have to adapt to that situation that you're in and grow and learn as you're going through that situation to get over that situation. So I'll say that's one big thing is just kind of like just having that mentality of, like I said, no matter what I go through, like I'm gonna just keep going. Like that's the best way I would put it. Some people will say like, hey, just hustle. You know what I'm saying? Just be an effort person. That stuff gets you really far, especially like I said, when you're in a situation where you ain't never been through it before. All you can really get at is your effort. You know what I mean? So I say that's definitely big. Like just not giving up despite like the hard things that you might be going through. Just staying strong, keep learning, keep getting better. Uh, and yeah, I'll say that's one big thing. Um, yeah, like, yeah, but overall, how does it feel turning 25? Uh, I'd say like I feel like I've officially like how I feel mentally. I feel like I'm officially like in that young adult. Like that's how I feel mentally. Like some people might have said, "Hey, you was in that when you," but it didn't feel like that. I still felt like a little kid a little bit, like at least a little bit. Like now, like I feel mentally, I feel like a young adult. Like I feel, like I said, first full year of adulthood, and it's like adulting feels real now. Like you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I wouldn't trade adulthood for anything because I think it is better than being a kid when you prepare for it. But it's more to it than I thought. That's what I'll say. Uh, but yeah, overall 25 feel cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like another thing I kind of want to do is like I don't really want to. I really want to let go the part of me that kind of overthink stuff. Like like I feel like when I look over this year, like I feel like the times when I was overthinking, like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Like because like I was trying to avoid something that might not have been unfavorable. Like I feel like I'm gonna do that like a little bit less going forward because it's kind of like I don't know. Like I look at some stuff that I wanted to do, but for some reason I would have talked myself out of doing it, and I kind of look back and I'm like, should have just went ahead and did it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it would have been cool if you just went ahead and did it. So that's another thing I say that I kind of learned from this year. Uh, yeah. But I feel like anything else I say at this point is kind of rambling. But yeah, overall, adulthood, turning 25, is definitely more good than bad. So I say overall it was good. Uh, there's some areas of growth though. I feel like there was some things I had to learn by just being in it. Uh, but hey, I'm gonna be learning every year, like I said. So that's what I say. Just day by day, see a better day, and yeah, we loving life right now. So peace out.